Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and welcome back to QnA Saturday. QnA Saturday is a weekly series I run on my channel where I answer your questions about a variety of subjects, usually focused around the next Minecraft update, but with a lot of other stuff thrown in there. So yeah, all of these questions come from last week's Q&A. If you want to ask any for next week, because it wasn't answered today, then you can ask it in the comments down below, and that's where all of the questions for next week's Q&A will come from. With that said, I hope you do all enjoy this QnA Saturday. If you do like it, please do like it and let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you do like it. Anyway, this is, let's get straight into the first question, shall we? Which comes in from Immortal Striker. Is that like immortal? I assume it is. Anyway, they ask, will Mojang add different temples, villages, or structures? So the answer to this one is yes, yes, and yes at some point, because we know there's going to be a new type of village in 1.10, or we've seen that they've been playing around with it at the very least, and the different temple and structures are almost a certain thing, because 1.9 added a new structure. It was the igloo, I believe. 1.8 added a new structure, the ocean monument, and I believe there was one at 1.7 too. It's just something that makes the game a lot more varied and fun, and I don't think there's ever going to be like a big structure update where there's like 50 new structures, but I do think every single update for the next conceivable future will have like one or two structures or something like that, and given that this update is seeming like it's going to be a reasonably big one because it's working pretty fast, that would be a thing that makes sense. So yeah, at least a new type of village, maybe a new type of structure too, but we'll have to see how that does go. The second question anyway though does come in from Eli's Vlogs, who asked #QnA, will there be new mobs in the Nether or Nether cities? Or neither, he says, but I assume he means Nether or Nether cities. And to answer your question, yeah, I assume there will be new mobs in the Nether, because we've got a new, the Enderman's coming to the Nether, which technically you can argue is a new mob in the Nether, even though it's just an old mob, but in the Nether. But anyway, there's the Enderman coming to the Nether in 1.10, there's, new types of blocks coming to the Nether, and I think some other Nether structure would just make sense, because right now, you find your Nether fortress, and then, you're kind of done. Maybe you go mine some quartz later, and that's not really too interesting. I'd love to see some form of high-risk structure that generates in the middle of the air, so you have to go past the ghast to get it. I'd love to see something like that, and I think it would make a lot of sense. So yeah, given that 1.10 is looking like it's going to be the Nether update anyway, I think we'll see something new coming to the Nether. If it's not just the new blocks and the new mob, maybe it'll be some form of Nether city like you mentioned. I think Nether city is probably the wrong word for it, but something Nethery and structurey. So yeah, the answers like both the questions, the first one and the second one, all in one. So let's move on to the third question, shall we? Which is from Sebastian Larrabee, I believe, who asks, do you ever play games with friends? And this is a good question, because, a lot of YouTubers do the whole, like, we're going to play some games together in the videos, and honestly, I think it's a cool idea in some places, but personally, I don't actually play that many games with friends, especially not that much Minecraft with friends, because for the most part, I spend a lot of time doing either video stuff, or that stuff, or the admin stuff. There's a lot of stuff that, like, takes up most of my time, so when I get time to, like, go and chill and play video games, I usually just kind of, chill by myself, because it's too late for, like, anyone to play anyway. Maybe I'll play against someone in Hearthstone or something, but yeah, I don't play games with friends as much as I would perhaps like. It's something that I think is really fun, and I think you should value if you get to do it. So yeah, maybe I should fix it up recently, but for now, I don't play too many games with friends, and that's one of the reasons you don't see it too much on my channel. I mean, there's also a few other things, like, I like to do the teaching stuff, which is Hearthstone and stuff, but yeah, either way, that's basically the answer to your question right there, Sebastian Larrabee. Next question comes in from Kevin Tucker, who asks, #QnA, why is there no Elder Guardian spawn egg? And this is a really good question. Back before TU31 came out, sorry, it was, I theorized that there would be an Elder Guardian spawn egg. It's one of those things that would make sense because they have the mule spawn egg, but no, they never actually put it in, and this is a really bizarre thing, because if you want an Elder Guardian out, you have to make a new world, and you have to only have 3 or 6 or 9 of them, and it just really is really bizarre. So I think the Elder Guard spawn egg is something that they might add in the future. It'd make a lot of sense, because there's no way to spawn them in, and I'd like to see it. You're right to, question why it's not there. Exactly why it's not there has never been confirmed. It just didn't come, and admittedly, it's not on the PC, but I think we should maybe, I don't know, tweet 4J and ask for it. That's my official recommendation in this situation. So with that said, let's move on to the next question, which comes in from Iron Pixel Gaming, who asks, have you ever considered going to Greenland? #give me a donut. You can have an invisible donut. Here you go. There you go. Did you receive that donut? If you didn't, maybe wait 3 to 5 days. Anyway, have you ever considered going to Greenland? I have actually. Because again, there's a part of me that's like, wouldn't it be cool to go to every country on Earth at some point in your life? So I look at countries like Greenland, which are technically territories, so I don't actually have to go there, because I've been to Denmark, which is technically either way. But getting to Greenland, the problem with it is, one, it's a really big country, but it's really small, like population wise. Like, I think more people live in my town than live on the entirety of Greenland. But with that said, also as well as just that whole thing being the case, there's the fact of getting into Greenland is really tricky. It's mostly ice, so there's not many airports. The airports that are there aren't served by many flights. Besides, I think like you can get in there from Iceland, but that's about it. So I'd have to fly to Iceland, which is several hours, wait in Iceland somewhere, take a really, really expensive flight from there to Greenland, and then why am I even going to Greenland anyway? I mean, it'd be cool cool, but I don't think I'll be doing it anytime too soon. But, you know, maybe we'll have to see about that. Maybe in the future, Greenland will get some big, cool thing that I want to go see. But, yeah, right now, Greenland isn't particularly like that thing. Although, actually, while we're here, isn't it kind of funny how Greenland is covered in ice, and Iceland is actually very green? I'm just saying. Anyway, with that said, let's move on to the next question, shall we? Which comes in from Tarek Brown, who asks, what happened to the old intro? Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and the outro. I say that out loud now, because, honestly, the hello, I'm IBX Toycat with, like, you know, the 50 H's or O's, as everyone says. I think that's just like me trying to say all the syllables correctly and doing it slightly wrong. I think I'm gonna bring that back because enough people clearly don't like just straight into the video that, you know what, I'll spend 5 seconds saying hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another video. So yeah, that'll be coming back. Don't worry. I've recorded a few videos where it's not in there, but besides that, yeah, we'll be fine. So yeah, hello, I'm IBX Toycat's coming back. And the outro, it changes every few months anyway. I forgot to change it for a year, so everyone got really attached to, I think it was an F-Zero one. But yeah, I wanted to change it anyway. I might change it again soon, because I'm not, perfectly down with the new one. I like it a bit better than the old one, but that's that. So anyway, that's intro and outro talk that I'm sure a lot of you are confused by. Long story short, hello, I'm IBX Toycat, but in a more concise tone. I'll try and work on that. We'll be coming back, and the outro will be staying changed. Although there's a joke in almost every outro now, or a pun, sorry, in every outro. So you can stick around for those, and it makes it slightly better, maybe. I don't know. With that said, let's move on to the next question, which comes in from Adam Jackson, who asks #QnA. 2 questions. 1, will 0.15.0 come out for Pocket Edition? Will you start a Let's Play? Wait, okay. When 0.15.0 comes out for Pocket Edition, will you do a start Let's Play? I might do. Honestly, like, every single time an update comes out, people are like, Toycat, you should do a Let's Play. I don't really... there's not really too much to aim for in a Pocket Edition Let's Play. What I might do, though, is like a live stream on YouTube, because mostly I stream on Mob Crush when it comes to Pocket Edition. I might do a YouTube one just to test the waters on that, because I will be getting a new phone that can do 1080p streams, so that'll be handy. And then second of all, since TU35 will be the next update, when do you think it will be added? So when do I think TU35 will come out? Or what do I think will be coming in TU35, sorry. I think that TU35 will presumably TU35 is out right now. TU36 is presumably going to be a mashup pack, update, or like some form of bug fix. And then TU37 or 38, or whatever the update actually ends up being, I think it will be some part of 1.9. But again, I kind of want to do a full video elaborating on that at some point, because there's a lot of things it could be, and I wanted to maybe talk about those. So with that said, let's talk about the next question, which comes in from Nihem Aaron, who asks, #QnA, I know you aren't a huge fan of skin packs in general, but if you could have a skin pack for any movie, what would it be? So, yeah, my big problem with skin packs is that you only need one skin. So if I could pick a skin pack, I'd have like a Ocelot in different poses skin pack. But if I had to pick a movie skin pack, like your question suggests, probably Zootopia. There's a lot of animals in Zootopia. I don't think we have all the animals in Minecraft Console Edition. If we have to pick a more serious movie, actually, I'm not too sure what I'd go with. Let's just pick another joke movie. I'd go with like Cars or Finding Nemo or something that would make ridiculous skins, because that'd be fun at the very least. Wouldn't it be great if like everyone's just playing Minecraft as fish? I think that'd be good. So yeah, that's my official answer to your one. Zootopia, or like something ridiculous like Cars or Finding Nemo or Finding Dory, which is out soon. There's like a non-zero chance that'll happen. It's just a very low chance. Anyway, with that said, let's go into the next question, which comes in from the Jeff Jefferson, all one word, who asks #QnA. Do you think at some point in the future you'll run out of ideas for daily Minecraft videos? This is when I get asked a surprising amount, actually, because obviously there's a lot of, or I'd like to believe there's a lot of variety from video to video, right? And will I run out of videos eventually? Video ideas eventually? I don't honestly think so. I worry about it from time to time, but when I just play Minecraft, I'm just sitting there and like a billion different things come to me that I want to test, and a lot of the time those things turn into videos. Like, for instance, I was just playing around with gravel falling, and I was like, this is really cool, and then I realized, what if we, make lots of gravel fall? Wouldn't that cause some issues with the thing? And it does, and you can make gravel float that way. You'll see that in a video at some point soon. And yeah, basically just playing around with new concepts like that will always make videos interesting. At some point it might go down to like 1 video a day instead of 2 videos a day, but I think there'll always be something to do as long as Minecraft is being updated and is still fresh and people still like it. But yeah, I think there'll be some more other video content like coming more and more frequently, like the one weekly stream we do of other video games. I think that's really fun. A lot of people really enjoy coming along to that. I think maybe we'll extend doing those a little bit, but in the meantime, I think there's still a billion not billion, there's still like hundreds if not thousands of Minecraft videos that I haven't made that I think would be really cool to make. So yeah, that's the answer to your question, Jeff Jefferson. Next question though, or final question even, comes in from Teddative, who has a big TED logo. It's very nice, but I don't know if, I think that's just the TED Talk one, no? Anyway, they ask, are you going to North Korea? Or are you going to be going to North Korea? So to answer that question, because it seems like it's almost a joke one, and you might think, oh, no, I'm not going to North Korea. I think I genuinely will be going to North Korea at some point. So, okay, bear with me here. First of all, if you want to visit every country, you've got to include North Korea, because they're perhaps the most isolated, different country in the world. I feel like that would give you the most unique experience, no? But the second point about going to North Korea is that, honestly, everyone has this big impression in their head that it's really dangerous, and it kind of is, but something like, thousands of tourists go into North Korea every year, and only 1 or 2 ever get caught. So you got a pretty good success rate there, and most of those people that are caught for doing something ridiculous like, stealing North Korean propaganda, which you shouldn't do, by the way. So yeah, in response to your question, am I going to North Korea? I don't know, probably in like 5 years. It'll probably cost a lot of money, but you can go skiing there and stuff. So I don't know. I'll work something out in the far future when I can afford North Korean money. But yeah, I will be going to North Korea at some point, and if I do, and the YouTube channel's still around, I'll totally vlog it, because actually I don't know if that's allowed, but I'll totally try and vlog it and hopefully don't get arrested. So anyway, yes, that's the answer to your question, Mr. Teddative. I hope you did all enjoy today's Q&A Saturday. If you did like it, please do like it and let me know. If you had any questions that you felt I didn't answer, leave them in the comments down below, and maybe we'll get round to them next week. Other than that, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.